Hello and good prepping to everybody. We're here today to see how to do an improvised stove. I need one for my ammo reloading building or room, as we can say, because we had a really wet winter this year. I'm sorry. And there's a lot of moisture there, and it's not good for the powder, and I mean for anyway, for the compounds that you need to reload ammo. So I'm just building a little stove to use it inside there to light a little bit fire and dry up the air. So I'm not gonna buy one. I'm just gonna use a 50 liters barrel that I had down the land over here, that I used to contain diesel inside. I don't need it anymore that much, so I'm transforming it in this little stove. As you can see, this is a barrel. You can decide to make your stove in a horizontal way or in a vertical way. That's up to you as you prefer, and it's just the way, it's just the place you put it that makes the difference between one or the other. Remember, only if you used to store fuel inside, to leave it open and to just pour everything outside. Then you leave it open again for at least one night, so the vapors can go out, and you're pretty safe when you're going to cut it. Today I'm going to use a power tool, but in a kind of situation like prepping we're used to. I mean, in a self-reliance after a disaster or anything like that, you may not have electricity, so you can be able to do it even without any kind of power tool. We'll see later. You can just make an opening for for your wood to get in, and you need another opening for the smoke to get out. So we're gonna do something like an opening like this, about this big, and we're gonna cut it in 3 sides, leaving one connected, so we can flex it down and have more room to store even longer logs, so they just don't get out, and in a self-reliance situations make you work less if you can do 1 meter or 1 yard long logs instead of doing all 30 centimeters long or 1 foot long logs. That is going to be much less work for you to do. So it's better to open down. You increase of about 20 centimeters to 1 foot the length you can use, and then you can go even farther before you get out of balance and you get logs go up and down. So that's the first cut we're going to do, and then we're going to do another cut on top here, or maybe I'm going to use the other side, I don't know, which is to let the smoke go out. Remaining on improvised, I'm probably for this specific one going to use a stainless steel pipe to bring the smoke off, but in a self-reliance situation you might be able to use junk. This for me is junk. I've been giving all the food to my dog, and now I still have some of these cans, and these cans, put one on top of the other, can become a pretty nice stove pipe, just to get the smoke out. And that's another improvised way to do. You can just leave it over here this way and they're gonna stay in position, obviously after you open it. Otherwise you can get some aluminum tape and just tape them on to make a higher one and secure them all together. So let's start and let's see what comes off. So I looked at it and I decided to use it upside down just for two reasons. These two. These are holes that if I need, I may open to increase the quantity of air getting inside and help my fire to burn in higher energy. So I decided to do it upside down. I've seen the bottom that has been beating around, so just got a base. So okay, now it's nice and flat. Another thing we're gonna do is get. Oh, where did I put it? Here. Oh, here's my pencil. So we got the cans. Where? Oh, here's my opening. So I'm gonna do the smoke escape in the back side of the stove, closer to my wall. So I just put my can on top and make some circles around just to sign. That's the hole I'm gonna make. I'm not gonna cut it this way, but I'm just going to cut twice this way. So I make one cut and one cut. I'm gonna get 4 slices that I can pick up. I fold up, and I'm gonna have some structure to let the first can stay still on top of it. Here probably I may need to close it to be sure the smoke is not coming out, and I can even use earth, normal earth, to just mix it with water and use it to block the smoke from coming out and to block in place my can. So by now it's it. I get ready to cut it. Don't remember when you use power tools, eye protection and ear protection. So let's start and let's see what happens. Okay, so the first cut is done. Just put, let's see if we can do it. No. Okay. Let's get it. Let's get in. Okay. We started opening it. Let's make some sign over here to let it get more easy to turn on, to to be flexed. So, okay, one, now. Okay, see, now we have the base of our stove open. We have the two, let's see if we can see it from here. We have one hole over here that I can open in any moment, and the other one is in the bottom. One thing you might want to do, and that it's up to you when you're going to do it, you may make some cuts over here to increase the air first, and to let the ash just fall down for gravity, because anyway you're not going to place it straight on the floor, but you're going to put a couple of bricks under it just to rise it and make you able to open this and increase air, as we said before. So this is almost the base done. It's almost done. You can already light the fire inside there. We're just gonna cut on top here. Oh, I said you can cut it without using power tools. There's one easy way, which is maybe this one is not strong enough to do the work, but I mean, with a fixed blade, any kind of fixed blade, you can do the work. You just get or here it's better, you just get the knife over there and hit with the mace, or I mean with a rock on the back until you just pass through it. Then you can use your hand tool. Just can get the saw, I mean the blade out of the saw, get it in, and with some patience you can go straight up and do that all. This is the reason why usually for survival purposes I prefer using carbon steel knives and not stainless, because carbon steel knives, even if you have a hard work with it and you risk ruining the blade, you still be able with hand tools to restore the blade, the cutting edge I mean. You're not going to be mostly able to do the same with stainless steel knives. That's what I mean. So that's up to you. That's my personal preference. I always like to use high carbon steel blades than the others. So let's go on and make the cut over here. Okay, see? All we're doing is a cross cut, and most of the problem is gone. You do the same as before with a knife. You just bring it up a little to let the tool get in, and the pliers, I mean, to bring it up. Okay, so get here, get the, okay, as far as we can. One, two. See, I left it open, but it's still some smoke coming up from the fuel heating, the oil heating. So. 3, and 4. Okay. What is it? Okay. It's just behind me. Okay. So this is going to be the basic of my stove. An opening, air at bottom if the big open over here is not enough, and the smoke pipe over here. And let's see, by now it's everything. You have an idea of how to do a simple, easy, improvised, and probably even working with no power tools, half an hour work stove. So it's very good for survival situations and for self-reliance after a big, really huge disaster. So by now it's everything. Thank you and have a good prepping.